Hello guys and welcome back to Halloween. Today is day 18 and today's design is Spongebob Dracula. Okay, so the first nail polish, well gel polish I am using is Keeping It Realism from FingerPaints, and I'm going to apply this white gel polish onto the middle nail. So for the other two nails, I wanted to do like an ombre-ish. So I am using black canvas from FingerPaints, and I'm using this thermal color change Modelones gel polish in the shade number 8312. So in the swatch sticker there, it looks kind of reddish, but when I applied it to the nail, it didn't look kind of reddish. So you guys let me know what you think of it. So I'm gonna apply the black to the top half of the other two nails, and then the bottom half will be that thermal color change gel polish. So I did add a little drop of those two same gel polish colors. I'm using the black and the thermal one, and I'm just using my liner brush to try to blend the colors in together. First coat is ready to go in the lamp and cure. So while that's curing, I'm gonna go back to the middle nail, the white nail, and I did add a little bit of alcohol to that little drop of black gel polish I have there to create a smoke effect for this nail. So once I'm done, I'm going to pop this in the lamp, cure for a minute, and while that's curing, I'm going to go ahead and do my second layer to the ombre-ish nails. So now I'm going to pop these in the lamp and go back to that white nail, and I'm removing the sticky layer so I could do nail art, right? But as you can see, the smoke effect lines I did remove. So I'm going to go ahead and do the smoke effect lines again. Pop into the lamp and cure one more time. So while that's curing, I'm gonna remove the sticky layer off these nails. Okay, so once it's done curing in the lamp, I decided I'm gonna add a top coat to these nails, and this top coat does leave a sticky layer. It's from OPI, so I won't chance it again. I'm just gonna add a top coat on top of it. So I'm going to pop these in a lamp and cure for a minute. The stamping plates I'll be using is Beauty Big Bang 02, and I want to use this image of these skulls and bones in the corner here. I am using Born Pretty black stamping polish and my Beauty Big Bang stamper and scraper. I'm gonna stamp this image onto the black and red nails, covering the whole nail completely, and that's how it looks. So I'm gonna repeat that onto the other nail too. So in the little swatch I did on the bottle, it did look reddish with shimmer, but then when I apply it to the nail, it does look pinkish, and this is the color it looks once it's in like hot temperature, almost like a light pinkish. So yeah, so I'm removing that sticky layer off that OPI top coat. So this is the picture I am using for inspiration for today's design. I'm gonna go in with yellow acrylic paint first and go ahead and paint his face. Next, with black acrylic paint, I'm gonna go ahead and start painting the cape, but this is not like pitch black. I did add a little bit of white to make it like a dark gray color. With that same yellow, I mixed a little bit of black, and I'm gonna start like to give some dimension to the sponge so it won't look so flat on the nail. And with that same shade, I do go and color those little circles the sponge has, well actually SpongeBob has. With red acrylic paint, I go in and paint the little horns on top of his head. Next, with black, I go in and paint his like eyebrows, his eyes, and his mouth. And then I go in with white to paint in the eyeballs too. while that dries, I'm gonna go in and start outlining the cape in black. And as you can see there, you can see it was like a different shade of like black, because I wanted the cape to stand out too when I begin to outline the whole image. So back to the picture I showed you guys. If you remember, there is a skull and crossbones in the center of where the cape meets. So that is what I'm painting here. Next, I water down some of the red acrylic paint to give his little cheeks some color, because that's how it shows in the image. And then with red, I go in and draw some little dots. So in the picture, he does have green eyes, but I was too lazy to go dig in my bag where I keep all my paints. So I just decided to give him red eyes, like the horns, to give him more like a evil look. So I will paint his eyes in red, and then the last thing I'll do is outline the whole image. And here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this design. I did add some caviar beads on the cape, and on the other nails I did bling it out. And if you can see on the skulls and crossbones, the stamping image, I did add some iridescent glitter, so when you move the nail around, it looks like the eyes of the skull is glowing. So I decided to give it a little extra touch of sparkle. So I hope you guys enjoyed this design, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 19. Bye.